Hey what's up guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the free Legends Pass monster for this season, and it is a nature metal attacker mixed with support I believe, but it's mainly an attacker. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a review on this monster from level 1 to 100. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go and get started. So a quick correction, it is actually just at level 100, so it's not a level 1 to 100. I'm not going to be feeding it. It's already fed up. So take a look at this monster. This is the design right here. This is based off of the epic monster. I think the epic monster name is Pilgrim or something like that. Huge thanks to Bunky, by the way, for letting me borrow her account to review this monster for you guys. Let me see. Nope, that's Sibyl. I think it's nature if I'm not mistaken, right? It's gotta be. Is she missing the monster? I think you could just type it in right here like this. Oh, interesting. Is it a legendary? I think it is a legendary. It's not an epic. Yeah, I mean, they have made epics. They made it into mythics. But yeah, look at this. This is the one right here. Kiridar, that's what it's called. Kiridar, and they just added that pilgrim after. Okay, so that's what's up. So this is an interesting looking monster, right? So apparently this monster is supposed to be an attacker, but if you take a look at the status caster, look, we have an area torture immunity. So that's more of support, I would say. It supports yourself and your allies. So that's actually a very nice status caster. I mean, we've seen it, right? This comes in handy like in so many cases. So this is really nice. I like that. But look at the habitats. All right, so element wise we have metal and also nature. Nature not so good right now in the fire meta, but metal, all right, that's cool. Now in terms of stats, we have 12,255 power at level 100. That's okay, that's not that bad. 143,713, that is horrible life. Oh my gosh, look at that life. That life is just horrible. I could have been better though. But what you can do is given some mutated life runes, you know what I mean, like for example speed with life, strength with life, things like that. 8,470 speed. Okay, let's see what we got here in terms of skills. So I think she went ahead and equipped some skills here already. Foulness Force, it is a moderate nature damage while enemies, applies nature weakness everybody. Stamina wise is 38 and 2 turn cooldowns. So it comes with a nature weakness, so basically next turn you can deal a lot more damage since this monster has access to many nature skills. Now you do have another nature weakness. It's a single target though, and that's 36 stamina cost. This one's a 55 with 2 turn cooldown. It's an insane nature damage. So this will be basically her most powerful skill that she owns. Single target. Okay, this is just one of those skills where it just deals damage to one enemy and that's everybody. You can bypass dodge area in a way with that. Damage boost to all allies with immune to blind. See, support skill. So she's like a hybrid monster. You can use her as a supporter or attacker. Double damage and true vision to one ally. And then damage boost to itself, low nature damage. Here's the thing, this monster is actually not that bad if you think about it. If you're gonna run her as a supporter, I feel like she is better as a supporter, guys. Now I know if there's gonna be some people in the comments that are gonna be triggered, but take a look at this. You can do double damage, right? And she also has access to the AoE torture immunity. If you could get this monster to rank 3, it is just so good. So look, what we're gonna do, we do have a damage boost, but that's to itself. We don't want that. To one enemy and then to everybody, might as well carry that. And then we have the single target nature damage. So we have one AoE, one single target, and then double damage and immune to blind with damage boost. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna run these 4 skills right here. I think these are 4 best to run. What I would recommend doing though in terms of runes is give it 2 speed and 1 team speed, or at least make this monster faster than your attacker at least. So especially at rank 3, like I said, rank 3, that's when you have access to that status because of torture immunity. So what you can do is run this monster alongside your attacker and you can deal a lot of damage. So I'm going to do nature, obviously. We're going to see if we could find the monster, and I'm going to pair it up with, for example, everybody's favorite. Can we guess who that is? There it is. That's all we really need. The third monster could be random. Oh, they give us a tank. Okay, so look, this is what you need. You need your supporter, you need your attacker, right? So this is going to be your supporter, this is going to be your attacker. Look at the speed, how close that is. Okay, so look, here's the thing. Your monsters, right, they'll have torture immunity, so they won't get hit with any tortures unless you get hit with nanovirus. Then that's when it kind of sucks. So be careful of 7 cents. I would say 7 cents is what you want to be careful of. Look at this, double damage with true vision. We're gonna play that double damage with true vision, and you can basically wipe them all off like this. Now unfortunately, this monster does not have access to any healing skills. It would have been nice if she had access to healing skills. Now if you're like, oh, the double damage, it's on cooldown now, well, you still have access to another damage boost. It's not as powerful as the other one. It doesn't give you as much boost as the other one, right? Like, it doesn't buff your power as much since it's just 50% damage and not 100% damage, but it still does the job and helps your attacker out. So again, this is how you do it. Rank 3, okay? It needs to be a rank 3, obviously. Try to rank it up if you can. You do the double damage. Everybody will have torture immunity, so you won't get hit with any tortures. Again, be careful of 7 sins. Just be careful of 7 sins, and that's about it. And now we're gonna do damage boost again, and I'm gonna do AoE and finish them all off. Now again, if you want to run it as an attacker, that's up to you. It's a hybrid monster, right? So you can run it both ways. It's really up to you. But I'd like her more of a supporter slash attacker kind of mix, you know what I mean? You still have the other 2 skills that are going to deal with damage. So for example, if your monsters end up dying, for example, you know, let's say your attacker dies, you know, if your attacker dies, then you can just rely on these skills right here. You know, you have a moderate nature damage to 1 and then to all, and then you have an insane nature damage, which is an 80%. What? That is an 80% single target? That is powerful. Now, I like her more as of a supporter because as an attacker, I don't think she could do much. She doesn't have access to anything fancy like pierce or dodge area, things like that. So, do you really want to run this monster as an attacker? Come on, think about it. It's just common sense to run this monster as a supporter, more than an attacker. So, that's gonna be my input on this monster. Trait-wise, it's horrible. The only thing I really like is this, the Sidescaster. She has one of the best Sidescasters in the game. But for a free-to-play monster, it's actually not that bad. Now, one thing I actually forgot is the relic slots. So they give her a sword and also a banner. Again, if you're like me, you're not gonna run this monster as an attacker. What I would recommend doing is you could go with Cane Sword. Cane Sword heals you. You know what I mean? You can also deal damage. You know what I mean? It'll deal extra special damage, sure. But it says after damaging with a skill, the wearer's life is below 50%. It heals the wearer. So whenever you need heal, you just have to attack, and you have those skills there. You could do Flash on banner, or you could do a different banner as well, such as Alrock's banner, which is very, very nice. There's many others to run. I would personally do Mr. Beast banner to regenerate your stamina. So whenever you need stamina, you can always regenerate it. But yeah, guys, that's going to be my input on this monster. Let me in the comments down what you guys think about this monster and whether or not you're going to run it as a supporter or attacker or maybe a mix of both. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.